All right, welcome to part 12 of the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword playthrough.
We're still stuck in the dungeon.
Yeah, we're gonna finish up the dungeon though in this part. So,
Uh-oh.
I got caught on the rock. Don't do that. Spin. Oh well. If you're ever on fire, you can just do a spin attack or a roll to put out the flames.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know if other games did that, but you can in here.
You can do that in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, which is really funny because like normally if you're going to like the like Death Mountain or whatever to go to that part of the game and stuff, you would ideally want to get like an elixir or something so you have like heat resistance.
Oh yeah,
but it's really funny. You can just like walk for a bit and then right as you're about to burst into flames or something, you can just do like your charging like spin attack with a heavy weapon and you just put yourself out.
I didn't know
really?
that.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, what I did to get to Death Mountain was just walk for a bit to my destination, and then right before I'm about to die, eat, and then keep going, and then I'm about to die, eat, and then rinse and repeat until I get to my destination.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, that works too.
That's what I usually do in snow areas.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, hey, at least with Breath of the Wild's design choices, like you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And basically get to where you need to do with whatever tactics or whatever you need to do. So,
which is awesome.
Yeah, that's very awesome. That's why Breath of the Wild is so acclaimed for that, because it is basically the entire game is optional.
Yeah, like Breath of the Wild is probably the most open game.
Probably the most open game. It's because it went back to that old Zelda 1 design aspect of just basically we throw you into the world. We don't tell you what to do, where to go. You just explore, and that's basically all that you're given, and you just go have fun with doing that. And thankfully, it's not as archaic as Zelda 1, because playing Zelda 1 today is very archaic. But it is just so much fun that you have so much freedom in that game to do basically whatever.
Have you seen like the Breath of the Wild like NES prototype where that looks like the first Zelda game?
Oh really? No, I haven't.
Yeah. There's like I'd have to see if I can find it, but during thing or something like one of the like someone was like on the team, they showed like because like they were showing kind of how they came up with ideas for like stuff in Breath of the Wild, and they have like they show footage of this like NES like prototype of like the Breath of the Wild ideas, but it looks like Zelda 1 and stuff. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, that was basically the Zelda 1 was their reference.
Yeah. And also, you kind of wonder what Breath of the Wild would have kind of played if it was like a NES Zelda 1 style game.
I don't know, man. You only had two buttons.
Yeah. But I mean, just kind of the style of it. I think it's just kind of really interesting how they kind of how they use that as a reference to make their like full on Breath of the Wild game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was basically how they wanted to go. Because I can imagine, because they had done stuff like this for about the past 10-15 years or so at that moment. So they figured they wanted to, make it a little more interesting, change the formula and all of that. And it played itself out for the better.
Even if the game did have to get delayed like 4 times.
Like, good on it, because sometimes game delays are necessary in order to pump out a product that you want to do.
Yeah.
But there is such a game as development hell. But there is such a thing as development hell.
Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, development hell is it's something. I think one of the most famous cases, I think everyone knows because I talk about it all the time.
You know what? That reminds me. Do you guys hear about the new Indiana Jones movie that's gonna come out?
I did. I have not seen the trailer for it though. I was never really that invested into the franchise, but I still have seen the movies.
I've only seen the original trilogy.
The good ones.
I have not seen Legend of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, I don't even remember what happens in the movie except aliens. I remember that. And Nuketown, that happened too. Yeah. Nuketown, yeah. I don't know what they're thinking with that one.
Indiana Jones in a refrigerator.
Yep. That surprisingly I found out because of our New Vegas playthrough that actually had a reference to Kingdom of the Crystal Skull there. So interesting. Yeah. Interesting Easter egg there.
Yes.
A developer. So yeah, there's that. What was my point? Fuck.
Something about development hell.
Oh no, it was before that. The Indiana Jones one. Oh yeah. I had read something like Harrison Ford, you know, the guy that plays him. He broke a bone on set because he's extremely old.
Wait, really?
Like 80 something.
Yeah, 80 something. And you know, Indiana Jones being an action movie, that means you're performing a lot of stunts. I feel sorry that they were putting that old man through a whole bunch of action stunts that, man, it's depressing. That's all I can say.
Wow.
Yeah, because I mean, like I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put an old man up for that kind of like action hero type thing because his frailty, frailty, I think that's the word, of his bones aren't what they used to be back in the early 80s when the original trilogy came out, or mid 80s rather. Same difference. So there's that. It's depressing. And also Harrison Ford, just himself personally, isn't the greatest fanboy in the world. I don't know what else to say. Because one of his most defining traits, or at least now, is he's like a jerk, but one of those funny jerks that he laughs at. Like he hates Star Wars, even though he was like the main character, kind of.
Really now?
Well, not like the main character, but
I mean him about him hating Star Wars.
Oh yeah, well I don't know if it's a joke or anything, but like if you see him in interviews, he's like, or no, like the meme is like when he was asked about working with George Lucas, he said, "I wish George Lucas would die."
Oh my god.
He didn't really say that, but he's not. Okay, one thing he did do was like he was on one of the late shows around when Force Awakens was coming out, and the guy said, "Would you please sign my Lego replica of the Millennium Falcon?" And so he handed it to Harrison Ford. He's like, "Oh, this is so cool!" And then he just flipped it over his head, and it broke into a million pieces. He's like, "Yeah, let me see that." Oh no! Oh
Yeet.
no! Yeah, he basically yeeted it. Run away.
You know, in one interview with Harrison Ford, when you know, I don't know when this was, but this was obviously before you and I were born. But
Okay.
But you know, he was interviewed, and he was questioned about the atrocious Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah.
and he just pretended like pretended that the person interviewing him, he was just pretending that he didn't know what he was talking about. I guess he didn't want to remember it either.
Yeah, that sounds like something he would do.
I think George Lucas said it himself, and this is a quote. I don't know if it's real, but I wouldn't blame him if he did actually say it. And I quote, "If I had all the time in the world and a sledgehammer, I would find every single copy of the Christmas special and destroy it."
I think I've heard of that one somewhere before. Yeah, but that sounds real. I don't even know what the story behind that holiday special was, but it's a thing. It doesn't ever get re-aired because it's really bad. So at least there's that.
Ego rolling.
Yeah, the boulder became a boss.
Wow.
Yeah, so there are big hulking monsters that you fight in the game. So
Just
there's
like
that.
a Zelda game.
Right. I just thought it was kind of unique and fun. Like last dungeon boss, it was just another guy with limbs and stuff, so he had like an actual sword fight. But no, at least the tradition of big hulking monsters is still a thing in this game.
And their weakness being their eyeball.
Oh yeah, for sure, because you know it was made by Nintendo. Of course it is.
That's just how it works.
That's just how it works. Yeah.
Time to keep things simple, you know, for the kids.
Right. So basically, the strategy is whenever Scaldera does the little that suck attack right there, that's when you're supposed to. That's when you're supposed to roll a bomb into his mouth, and basically, it blows up a whole bunch of rock stuff to there.
Bombs?
And thankfully, there's like a little layer on the edges right there before it goes into the big circle. There's a bunch of bomb flower sprouts there, so it's like a safety precaution for the boss design itself. So if he just rolls onto the if he steps on it, he'll just roll all the way back. So yeah, and dead.
Wow.
Nice.
That was easy.
Kind of.
It kind of looks like Mike Wazowski. Yeah, look at he has a little horn. He's ball shaped and that's one eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike Wazowski. Yeah. You got a heart container.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Make it all the way back up the slide.
Oh, I didn't sign up for this shit.
Keep going, Link. There you go.
Come on.
Yeah. Also, they're very generous with the amount of little hearts there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. So they didn't want you to fail this boss.
Ow, this game is hard.
That's the only boss that ever has like a giant patch of hearts, though. So they're not all easy like that.
They used all their heart resources for that one boss.
Oh, later on in the game, you get an ability to basically you use your dowsing ability to look for recovery hearts like that. If you had gotten it this early in the game, that buzzer would be going off all the time in that little area. Oh, hey, Zelda.
Cock blocked.
So yeah, we finally reunite with Zelda, but apparently we can't get to her because this mysterious ninja lady won't let us. Why is that? Because everybody is
She's a bitch.
everybody is kind of on a quest in this game. Like Link's quest is basically just go rescue Zelda. That's pretty basic. Ghirahim's quest, basically capture Zelda and use her to resurrect the Demon King. But out. But apparently Zelda has a quest of her own, which she didn't know, but is now being guided along the way to do this stuff to basically prevent all evil from happening. From what I recall, I don't really remember exactly, but it's basically her calling, and that's why she is being led down this path, and now is the time to do so. I just completed 2 dungeons though. How is that not courage enough?
Ugh. Come on, lady, give us a break.
Come on. Yeah, she's basically saying you were too late to protect her, and that's why you can't be with her.
Bitch, I had to fight a goddamn Mike Wazowski looking ass monster.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah, see, even Link is saying that. Like, look at his face right there.
Come on, I didn't sign up for this shit. Well, one day I just woke up, I just wanted to fly my loft wing with Zelda, and here I am, trying to save the goddamn world.
It's like, man, I hate saving the world.
Man, I hate being a hero.
I mean, that was kind of the Wind Waker Link, right? He just woke up one day, now he's on a pirate ship, and oh wait, I'm the hero of time. Damn it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and every single Zelda game, Link just wakes up at the beginning.
Yeah, he just wakes up, and apparently, oh, he's destined to do this.
Link's just minding his own fucking business, and then it's just like, oh, you're the hero of legend. Go save the world.
Yep, yep. You're just minding your own business, and boom, you have all this responsibility, just weighing you down.
Thank you for rescuing my daughter, Link. Now, please pay your taxes. What? My taxes? Yeah, you've been gone for about 3 months. You're due behind on rent for 3 months. Pay up 1,000 rupees now.
Unless this is Wind Waker, Link, then to what taxes? The Kingdom of Hyrule is gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Actually, it's been a while since I played that. How the fuck do they govern themselves? Hang on.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good question.
Huh. Because there's no unifier figure. Maybe the goddess or something, the 3 goddesses. But that's still not like a system. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
At least in future games in that timeline.
Oh wait, no. The whole place is run by pirates. There we go. It's an anarchy system of government. There we go. There you go.
You know what?
That's the only thing I can come up with.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
The next day.
The next day.
Recording session number 3 or 4. I've lost track at this point.
Yeah, well, at least in the future games in the timeline, at least in Spirit Tracks, that's when the new Kingdom of Hyrule has been established.
Right. Yeah. Because it's 100 years after the thing.
Yeah, I think in Phantom Hourglass it's the same Link.
Yeah, it's the same crew of characters. I don't know like the time gap between Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass, but there's a time gap. It's not a significant one, but it's there.
Yeah, I really want to play Spirit Tracks again, but I lost my copy. And
I was about to say if you had your Wii U, but oops, the Nintendo Wii shop is shut down.
Son of a bitch! And you know what? I would try to go ahead and try to find a copy of the game, but fuck that! I ain't spending that much money.
I don't know if last time I think I saw it was like around the $70 mark. Yeah. So good luck. Hope you have a DS or 3DS.
I have both.
Oh, you have both. Okay.
I mean, I lost the cartridge, but I still have the case.
Oh, odd. Okay.
Listen. Spirit Tracks was oh, I guess it's over now.
No, you can keep going.
Spirit Tracks was one of my first DS games.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, and I hold it very dear to my heart.
I see.
Yeah, I was like, I think, when the hell did Spirit Tracks come out?
Oh, 9.
Yeah, I was 9 years old when I got Spirit Tracks.
Gotcha.